All right, trading recap for the 23rd of November. 3 hour day could have been a 5 hour day, I believe, but I screwed it up on Zoom. I was looking for the moon and I didn't get any of it. Actually, this is in the wrong place. It looked more like that. So, what did I trade first? Actually, that is short. My trade logs are never that short. So, JD. I traded JD because I believe it had no news actually, as opposed to news. Alright, so JD I nailed, I rocked it, I absolutely rocked the JD. 1 minute breakout play, 1 minute breakout, was above R3, looking into R4, and there was this daily level here. It was like the support from 2 days ago, kind of the close, and so I took massive partials into that, got in. This is 2R and this is 3R here. So my first partial was at like 2.25, and then 3.25, and then all out. No, and then out here some more, and then all out stop loss break even on a bit of slippage. I did the math. I got out about like, let's say 70%. I was long 178 shares, and I got out, a good portion of them before I stopped break even. So decent play. Then I was kind of like, this is a long here. Like, this is a long. That's why this green box is here. Sure enough, then it was like a 1 minute 3 bar play, but now it was too quick and too extended, and it's already done this, and I just said nope. Oh, so that was a long, and it went up to the level that I actually wanted. This 92.30 went up to the level, and that was the high of the day. So cool, is what it is. I played it well, I think. I saw this come, that's why I got up most of it, because I saw this JD, and I played Zoom, higher price than I usually like to take. It was coming down into that $200 range. Weak, and more weak, and today had earnings weak to gap down. Not that much, actually. Some other stock gap down a ton. I basically wrote in pre-market straight down to 178. I knew this thing was this was a short off the hop. I saw it do this. This is obviously going to be a 2 minute 3 bar play. Yeah, perfect 2 minute 3 bar play. I could read the tape, I could read the action, I could read all of it. It just made sense to me. Got in short. I knew I had a wide stop loss. I knew I wouldn't get that much range out of it right away because it had already fallen that much. Kind of this. I started getting scared, did not FOMO out. Then when it kind of farted around underneath these new lows, I did get out 20%, gotta be honest. Then I wrote a note to myself. So the ATR is $15 from these previous days. The ATR was $15. So this is $15, but I said there's no reason that it can't do 3x of that. And I thought it could see this 178 level, which is down here. I really thought on earnings, the 178 level, I apparently can't even show you right now, comes from here, giant, massive volume node. It'll probably hit it tomorrow at some point, and it can do 3x ATR days, like this day here. That was, I think, a $70 day. So I figured, cool, why not? So I wrote a note to myself, like, look for S5, look for S6, and I guess it wasn't to be. And I went to the doctor, and there was nothing I could do. On the way home, I tried getting out here. I pulled over, and I tried to get out here. I brought my laptop with me, and because it's a 15-year-old Mac, even though the battery was completely full, it's cold outside in the parking lot at the dock just for 2 hours, and the laptop battery was dead. Tried my phone, I couldn't get my phone to work, so I got home and I mashed the exit button, and this is 1R. So I got 1R partials and 2R partials, and it's frustrating, it really is, considering I could have had more, and I saw this was kind of the the thing, you know. I just kind of saw the curl, and I was like, right before the doctor was like, it's looking good, it's gonna do the curl. And once I started to see this, I'm like, it's over. Like, if you can get out, get out. And I clearly couldn't get out. I could have saved myself 1-2 hour if I could have got out in this area, which is what I wanted, which is really too bad. But it's still a green day, I guess. It's just when you have your green days, you need to take your good green days, and I couldn't even get it. So that's why it's frustrating. CLF, what did it have? No news, but it looked good. Kind of bounced off this level, big volume node here, been recovering. I think it had news yesterday, the day before. Didn't do what I wanted. Bad pre-market volume. I was looking for it, R3 up to R4. It just kind of farted around, and this was massive old volume node, and I was like, I'm not going to take it long into that when it could easily reject that volume, and I just couldn't read it, and I said, nah, forget it, which was clearly right, because look at what it did. CLF, JD, XPEV was my top watch for today because it had earnings. CLF, this I was all over. I read it 100%, but I didn't trade it. This thing, I know XBEV and Plug like to sell off in the morning, even though when they like to recover, and now it's done its long crap here, and this thing's gonna bull now. I mean, we're gonna see all-time highs here right away. In my head, I can obviously very much so be wrong. This was the ATR, and it had done it. I saw this, and I'm like, I don't have a trade book to go long in here, and you know, this is technically like a 1 minute, 2 bar, 3, like it's something, right? But I wasn't about to take it, even though I gave it a good chance. And look at what it did. So Zoom, BBY, Best Buy had earnings. They gapped down a ton, and it was down 15%. So I was actually looking at long. And then I saw how nasty it was with the wicks, and I said, not a chance. Outfitters. Urban Outfitters gapped down into the 100-day moving average. I was looking at it either long or short. I wasn't exactly sure. Pinball between this. And by this time, I wasn't even trading it anymore. GoWeb is Canoe. I was looking for this thing long above this. It was kind of a thrusting case. I'm like, boom, let's go. It sold off. So that's all I got. I got a rip, 3 hour day. It should have been more.